Hey, Namaste dears. Ready for the exam? I think almost the revision is finished. By the way, during the examination, what are the precautions we should take? Okay, let's have a brief discussion of this one so that we can avoid some common mistakes people generally do. Okay, let's start. Come on, let's begin. So, first of all, don't follow this LKG rule. What is LKG rule? Some people start like this: first question first, like second question, third question, same order of question paper. Even though they don't know the first answer, they will try the same. Never do this mistake. Okay, there is no rule that you have to start with 1, 2, 3 order. You can start any question, whichever you know the best. Always keep that in the beginning. Okay, so which means if you don't know some question, don't start with that. Whichever you know 15th question, write that first, no problem. Present it properly. Next, first two pages, maintain the perfect neatness as well as presentation. I don't mean from third page onwards you do nonsense. No. At least the first two pages should be without any single striking, no overwriting, okay? No nonsense matter like irrelevant concepts and all. Avoid all these things in the first two pages strictly. Better to avoid in all pages, but first two are must. Next, if you start some answer, for example, in the third page or fourth page, you started 32nd question, a 5 mark question or something, which has three sub questions. Write all the three one by one. Okay, writing 32A, then writing 34th question, 33rd question or 24th question, then writing 32B. Don't do this, right? So if you start one question, finish it. Next, diagrams. While drawing diagrams, already we have discussed about this in presentation video, but anyway, let us discuss again. While doing diagrams, all vectors, all light rays, are the directions shown properly or not? Please check this. Very, very important. Okay. Next, during the diagrams, whether all parts are labeled properly or not. Check this one also. This applies for any subject. Next, in the last few minutes, verify whether you answered all the questions and did you mention proper question numbers for each, including sub-question numbers. 32, A, B, C, properly mentioned or not. Whether the answer is closed properly or not with the proper answer, units and all. Next, while doing numericals, the final answer must be written with proper units and steps to be followed also you should follow carefully. And next, always, as we discussed in the beginning, do the easy questions first so that your presentation will be first in first two pages. It will be best so that you can create an impression in the evaluator's mind, a positive impression. Next, don't do these over decorations, designing, right? All these nonsense things. Avoid. Keep the diagrams or anything simple and neat. Okay, we do not have extra marks for extra decorations and designing. Next, if you are using ink pen, use the ink pen throughout the exam. You may change the ink pen, another you can use another one ink pen only. Don't change to ball pen in the middle. Same, if you start with a ball pen, continue the same. Okay, there is no rule that you have to use only this pen. I used one ink pen. After some minutes, I used another ink pen, doesn't matter, but not ball pen. Similarly, if you start with a ball pen, continue the same. Okay, right. Next, while during examination, do not try to communicate anything with your friends or any student in the exam hall. It can be like asking pen or pencil. You have your own things. Don't ask from others. Don't give to others also. Okay, helping nature should be there, but not during the examination. It can be somebody asking you help in the exam or some equipment. Never do that. No need, no problem. You are not selfish. You are perfect if you do not do this. Okay, if you have helping nature, help them during the preparation time, not in the exam time. All right. And overwriting, some people will write something, mistake happened again, on the same word they will write another word. Try to correct that sentence. Don't do it. Just strike with a single or double line and then write beside it. It looks neat. Don't do the scribbling and all. Just one, two lines, strike it and write the correct sentence or word next to it. Doesn't matter. It looks good, and examiners are okay with that. There is no rule to reduce marks for this. So, but if you do scribbling and all, they may not understand what you actually wrote and you may lose. So be careful about this. And one more thing, during examination, the presentation is highly essential to create an impression in the evaluator's mind so that you will get a better score. You should show that, you should convince that you know something about the subject. So for this purpose, the presentation method is very important. So we have a separate video on how to present. Just go through that. It will come in the end cards. Wait. Please press that like button before you leave and subscribe please. Tomorrow onwards we are getting updates on JEE Mains and NEET. So keep following. Take care. Jai Hind. All the best. Advance congratulations for your result.